Enter the wolf time.
Well, everybody, I'm back off me jollies. Who put those pans there? Well, everybody, now that I'm back, the Enter the Wolf time shall resume. Today, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be actually talking about my Warhammer story. Where shall I start? Well, my Warhammer story started when I was about 13. So that makes, to the present day, roughly 9 years or so that I've been actually into the hobby. I originally got into the hobby through high school. One of my friends was into it quite heavily, and as I gradually got more and more friends at high school, they were into it as well, which was quite cool. He got me into playing orcs originally, and so therefore I started orcs as well. That was my original army. Oh, it's not Space Wars, but it doesn't really matter. I was originally attracted to orcs because of their massive conversion potential, and I carried on orcs until I was about 17. Then, one eventful day, we got a new Games Workshop staff member at my local store, and he actually proposed to me. He would reward me in some way, model way, not any other way if that's what you're thinking. He would reward me with some models if I converted him up as a orc war boss or an orc war biker. And for those of you who have been following my channel, you will know it. If you haven't seen the picture, here it is.
Alright lads, I'm an orc war biker.
After I had done that, he rewarded me with a Space Wolf Codex, the little tiny pamphlet, the 3rd edition one, which, as we all know, was a bit pathetic and a bit poor. He also rewarded me with a Space Marine Razorback as well, and I thought that was really generous of him, because he actually used his own wages to buy that for me, and we were quite good friends. Now, the eventful day came, and he actually got a bit bored of the hobby, so he left. So everyone was a bit gutted, me included, because I got on with him quite well. But I've been doing Space Wars ever since, and through most of my friends at the Games Workshop store know me as one of the most die-hard Space Wolf players probably in the whole of my hometown, which is something to say, because there was a point when it was just me and me alone that was doing Space Wolves. Even though they were horrendously out of date, I still kept playing with them. I didn't defer to any other army. Although there was, like, probably a 3-month break where I concentrated on nothing but Inquisitor. Because I love Inquisitor! Now, as a hobbyist, I have not always been doing the actual game side of things. When I first started, I was primarily just in it for the conversion possibilities and making really cool, nice-looking models. So it was only really until about 4 years ago that I actually started gaming, so therefore my skills are a little bit rusty. Also, I had to make the jump from 4th edition, which is when I started gaming, and right after that, 5th edition came out, so my head was all up in the air, and to be fair, I still struggle with some of the rules. Now, as many of you know, I've been doing this YouTube channel for a couple of months now, and I originally started this YouTube channel because I was inspired by 2 main people on YouTube. The first one was James Rolfe. Most of you guys will know him as the Angry Nintendo Nerd, or as the Angry Video Game Nerd, and the second guy was Ray William Johnson of Equals Free. I'll put a linky in the doobly-doo for those 2 people. So, after I saw those 2 people on YouTube, I thought, why the hell can't I do it too? So, first thing I did, when I decided fully that I wanted to go and do this YouTube channel, I went out and bought a brand spanking new camera, which is what I film with now. Let's just straighten this up a little bit, there we go, it's kind of moved in transition. Now, as many of you'll know, in my early episodes they were horrible, they were horrendous, they were really choppy, really rushed. I didn't script a lot of things. I didn't think a lot of the stuff through before actually the words came out of my mouth. So it was a really bad piece of work. So then I decided to reinvent the channel. Also, I wasn't getting too many views, and that was because of, I think, number 1, the choppiness of it, and how horrendous it was, and number 2, and I think most people will agree, on this subject, the Warhammer Mini Wargaming subject, it's a very niche topic, so not many people will view it. Only people that are interested in it will actually look at our videos, unless somebody accidentally clicks on one, but hey, you know, whatever. Now, after I reinvented the show, it's what you see today, with me on camera, actually talking, doing a little bit of intro before videos, although most of this video is just me talking. Because, in truth, my damn eBay hasn't arrived, so I can't show you anything yet, but hopefully it should be here by at least Monday, which is when my next video will come out. What else can I say, really? With doing my YouTube channel and stuff like that, I've actually gained a fair bit of knowledge about video editing. It does get better on a weekly basis, my video editing. I started off just literally me talking, now do little cuts, little funny things and stuff like that. And it just makes the channel a little bit more watchable, a little bit more interesting, gives it a bit more of a comedy value as well. Hadouken! Yeah, well, little things like that. So with my editing skills improved as well, I actually also started to improve my painting skills, as many of you have seen. Started experimenting with object source lighting and stuff like that. My overall conversion skills are actually pretty, well, I would, not to blow my own trumpet, but I do think they're pretty good. Not obviously Golden Demon standard or Heavy Metal Team standard, but nonetheless they are still quite good. Ooh, damn, it's getting really hot in this mask. So, with that little story over, I can safely say that the Great Jojo Man and Enter the Wolf Time is here to stay. So yeah, everybody, thank you very much for watching my little Warhammer story. I hope you all like it. And yeah, expect another video on Monday. Until then, see you later. Great Jojo Man, ho! Oh yeah, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to Awesome Paint Job who subscribed to me recently. I think it's a really big honour to have someone like that subscribe to my little channel, because he's such an established YouTuber, and he's got loads of cool stuff. I'll put his linky in the doobly-doo down below as well. Damn, there's links everywhere today! There was a wasp in my room. I got the little bastard though. There he is, squished. You ain't gonna sting anybody now, little bastard.